What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan, this is my Canon, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Cannon Year. Now, today we've got a subscriber shot special episode from a designer that I'm pretty sure you guys are already going to be familiar with, Evan Perry. If you've ever watched Teo Flairdermouse's channel, Evan has sent them a ton of cool and crazy projectiles that they've tested over there. In fact, they have an entire playlist that I'm going to link somewhere up here for you guys to check out if you're interested in checking out any of Evan's other designs over on Teo Flairdermouse's channel. But anyway, Evan was kind enough to send us a design of his own for our Canon here, and he made them out of candlesticks. So those are called Cannon-Abras. So I'm going to give you guys a closer look at the Cannon-Abras when we head on over to the range. But before we get on over to the range, if you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and drop down below and hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to keep up with all the fun stuff that we're going to be shooting with our Canon here and out of the Canon coming out in the future. Second, if you guys are interested in maybe sending us anything to shoot out of the Canon, some projectiles of your own design, all the information for the subscriber shot special will be down in the description below. And last but not least, I'd like to take just a quick second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Aura.
If you guys didn't catch my last video talking about the sponsor of today's video, Aura, then you might not be aware that the personal data of up to 2.9 billion Americans was recently compromised and made available online for free by a breach of national public data. Not only does that mean that information like your full legal name, your social security number, your address, and your birth date are available online for anyone to do with anything that they please, it opens you up to things like spam text and unwanted emails and phone calls and other things like that that just get in the way and annoy you throughout the day. Aura monitors your personal data online across billions of data points, like the dark web and public court records, to help detect and alert you at the first sign of potential identity theft. But since I've started using Aura, I've noticed a drastic reduction in spam emails, phone calls, and my least favorite, spam text. Aura also provides a ton of other great and helpful features to help keep you safe online, all in one easy-to-use app. They also reach out to public data brokers on your behalf and request that they remove your personal information from their databases. In fact, Aura is so confident in their work that they even offer up to a $5 million identity theft protection insurance policy if the worst case scenario should happen to any of their clients. So if you're interested in joining me in keeping your information safe online, be sure to use my link, aura.com/thecannoneer, in the description or the pinned comment below, and get a 14-day free trial of Aura, where they can scan the dark web and all other data points to see if your information has potentially been leaked online. I know I've felt safer since I've started using Aura, and if you'd like to join me, be sure to use my link, aura.com/thecannoneer, and get yourself a 14-day free trial of Aura. And now back to today's video.
Okay guys, so we got a subscriber shot special today by the infamous Evan Perry. So Evan sent us 3 designs. This is the first one. They're made out of candelabra sticks, or candlesticks, I guess. So they're the perfect size for our Canon. So this is the first one that he sent us. I'll give you guys a close-up look of the other 2 before we shoot them. So we're gonna shoot one this way, see how it works, and then maybe we'll flip it around and shoot it the other way out of the Canon, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the best way to fire them out. So let's test this. It's spooky season, so we got a pumpkin down there for our target. So let's test out Mr. Evans' designs. Okay, y'all, we got a down pumpkin, but we didn't quite hit it, just a little bit to the left. So we will load up that other one and recompensate. That thing flew off way back there. Hopefully you guys might be able to see it in the camera video. But that's the beautiful hole, very interestingly shaped hole that left. Those are from earlier. We were getting our red dot sighted in a little bit at 150 yards. But interesting little projectile hole. There's the back side of it. So we will load up his other design on that one, the second one of those, and see if we can take the pumpkin out with that. Okay, y'all, this is the second of our small designs. We didn't put a wad on this one, so let's see if we can take out the pumpkin with this one. Dead pumpkin. That went exactly where it was aimed. Didn't seem to have a bit of deviation and flew perfect. Evan seems to have a knack for his ability to make projectiles out of strange things from what I've seen. And that just happens to be another one of his that works perfectly. So there's the inside of our pumpkin here. Basically just shattered it, blew out the back. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. You can see the entrance or the exit there, one of the other one. Blew it all out there on the inside. So I'm excited to see what that looks like on our high slow-mo anyway. And let's test out Evan's second design. Okay, y'all, this is Evan's second design that he sent us. It's just a little bit larger. So we're gonna not put a wad on this. They seem to fly a lot straighter and a lot truer without a wad. So no wad on this one. So we're gonna put this in. It's a much bigger candle cup. So let's load this up and see what happens. Okay, guys, let's go check that one out. It looks like it went really, really high on our target. Yep, up there, the tip top, I can see where it hit. So those are a bit bigger and they have more of a cup on them, so they're not gonna be quite as predictable. Let me get you guys in there. So I wonder if that right there is part of the projectile or part of the car hood, but that's where that went in. Let's check around back. Didn't go through the back, so I wonder if that's part of the projectile that's caught inside of there or part of the car hood. But let's load up his second one of these and see if we can take out that Coke bottle this time. Okay, guys, we got to looking around just a little bit, and right here in the grass is part of one of Evan's projectiles. I'm not sure which part it is, but there's part of it in the grass there. So that thing got beat to pieces coming out of that cannon and hitting whatever it happened to have hit. Okay, guys, Evan's projectile design number 2, take 2. Let's see if we can take out that Coke bottle. So Evan really does have a knack for making weird stuff from what I've seen on Dale Flimmer Mouse's channel as well. So, dead soda bottle. Right there's our hole, I'm pretty sure. So all the soda bottle flew way over here. I'll show you guys the carnage on it. Blew it to smithereens. So there's our soda bottle. Still got a little bit of soda left in it. Put a wonderful hole in that and blew it to smithereens. So we're gonna test out Evan's last design and see if that works as well as the other two. Okay, guys, here's Evan's last design, a really big Cannon-Abra stick. So we've loaded it with this part facing down, so it's facing this direction coming out of the cannon. So this is what it looks like really up close. So we will load, or we've already got it loaded up. So let's touch this off and see if we can take out that can of beans down there. Okay, guys, so as you can clearly see, that bean can is gone, and beans rained down everywhere. It literally just threw pieces of can and beans everywhere at us. So there's the remnants of what's left of that can there. That massive hole that thing left inside of the car hood there, and all the beans splatter and everything you guys can see all over the hood there. And around back, the giant exit hole that thing left in our projectile, or out of the hood here from that crazy projectile. So we've got one more of those left, so we're gonna take this car hood out and another target out from some distance and see how accurate these things are at some good distance. Okay guys, so this is the last projectile that Evan sent us. It's another one of those long giant projectiles. We've got our car hood and another Coke bottle set out there at 50 yards, so let's touch this off and see how accurate it's gonna be. Okay, y'all, so that one looks like it skipped off the ground. So let's go take a look. We didn't hit our Coke bottle, but it looks like it skipped off the ground, so I'm gonna have to check out the footage and see what happened. But yeah, there's where it skipped. So you can see right there where it skipped on the ground. You can see where the big scrape mark is right there. Hopefully it'll show up on the camera as well on the slow-mo. So there's where it skipped. And you can see it skipped again right there. So there's a second skip. And it kept on coming. And we will check out on our cameras if it hit over here, because I didn't see if it did or not. So we're gonna see if we can take out that Coke bottle for you guys with the lead cannonball, just for some fun while it's over here. Okay guys, we got a lead cannonball loaded up. We got a Coke bottle out there at 50 yards. Let's see if we can take it out with that cannonball. A quick shout out to Varden's Body Shop for helping us out with our targets, and to Uncle Tommy for letting us use his range. Oh yeah, dead Coke bottle. So we sighted in our red dot at 50 yards this morning. It was set at 25 yards. So we set it up at 50 yards. So it looks like it's basically dead on to take out something about the size of a Coke bottle. So show you guys the carnage on what that looks like in just a second, but it looks like our red dot is pretty well sighted in as well. So that's pretty awesome. So here's our Coke bottle down here for you guys. I'm excited to check out that high speed and watch that soda go everywhere. So there you go, guys. Evan's projectiles are awesome. They work really, really well. You guys can see the aftermath of our hood here. All of Evan's crazy projectiles. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Well, guys, that was a fun one. Those are some really good explosions, and I really like watching everything rain down in that slow motion, and basically watching it rain down in person was just as much fun. So, Evan, thank you for sending us those Cannon-Abras. Those things work incredibly well out of our cannon. So if you guys are interested in maybe sending us some projectiles of your own design, just like Evan, that we can test out here of our cannon, don't forget about the subscriber shot special. And I really hope you guys enjoyed watching Evan's projectiles do some massive damage to those targets. That was super fun. I know I sure did. And if you guys did like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It's really going to help us get this video out into the world of YouTube. And if you haven't done so already while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of our other fun subscriber shot specials that hopefully we'll have from some of you guys coming out in the future if you're interested in hopping on board with the subscriber shots. Well, anyway, guys, my name's Jonathan. This is my Cannon, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Cannon-Ear.